Introverted Man here. Yesterday on my channel, you probably saw this guy. Oh yeah, that's me, as a theist, and I made that video many years ago. Now, you might not have been surprised at that video had you seen the previous video that I'd made leading up to it, where I kind of maybe gave some hints about what to expect on the 1st of April. And sure, I've done this before, but unless you follow my channel, you wouldn't know that. Now look, not everybody knows what April Fool's Day is, nor does everybody celebrate it, or even necessarily remember what day it is. So it's completely and utterly understandable that I would fool some people. But I think, all jokes aside, that this gives us a view of ourselves. We're all human. Atheist, agnostic, and skeptic. We too can fail to look into critical matters or issues. I think that for many of us, we look for something to respond to, and when we find it, we respond to it. Whether you're somebody that does that for videos or just does it for text, we're interested. We're engaged in this thing. We feel obligated to tell the truth. And so for the person that is religious, for the person that is of faith, they can view that as evangelism, as a religion. Look at all these people behaving in similar ways, spending their time and energy coming after us. It's not the same, but it might appear the same. Way back when I made that video, I believed the things that I said. Now I look at it and I cringe. And don't worry, I'll get around to debunking myself in a later video, me versus me. But I do want to try to get somebody to help me with it, or maybe just do it for me, because I'm lazy. But my point is, maybe we are too quick to respond, and I'm at fault too. I've done it. I've seen videos that it's like, whatever, it's just the title alone. There's nothing here. There's nothing for me to talk about. This video is a waste of my time. No, you're wrong. Moving on. Next thing. Because I'm trying to find a video that I actually could respond to and point out the logical fallacies, and it's very difficult to find those videos nowadays, it seems. But I find myself quickly responding to in-text videos by people without listening to them, and that's not a good thing. I'm not engaging in their content, and I'm not listening to their argument, whatever it is, and I'm not trying to make sense of what they might be trying to say, not seeing their viewpoint. Now, granted, I understand we don't have an infinite amount of time to do that with everything, but maybe we should reserve our comments for when we have investigated the matter a little bit further than just a single video, and definitely a lot further than just the title of a video. Now, I'm not saying that anyone from yesterday just saw the title and made a comment. I don't know if they did or didn't do that. I'm saying I've done that, and it's a thing that we shouldn't do. I shouldn't do, and I don't think others should as well. I've also listened to some content and still not really analyzed it as deeply as I could have, or thought about it as much as I could have, or done all the research about it that I could have. So, yeah, sometimes we come up short, and sometimes we don't understand the viewpoint of the other person, the other side of the coin, if indeed this is a coin at all. Theism and atheism aren't two sides of the coin, but often it is treated that way. Often it is viewed that way. Maybe that's a discussion in and of itself that's worth having. When I believed, and when I was a theist, I wanted desperately to have the atheist understand the feeling that I felt when experiencing what I thought was God. And I attempted to do that through all sorts of insane videos like the one that you saw yesterday. I had debate time, I had talk time, and I had rant time. And, well, those three genres, I would do one of those three things. I would try to speak about issues that I thought were important or interesting, and I would do so with a heavy influence of Christianity coloring my viewpoints. I've been a skeptic for 10 years now. Whew, doesn't seem like that long. And now my videos are colored with a skeptical perspective, a skeptical outlook. Yet, I have many similarities with my past self. That is to say, I'm still going to care about people, because I did then and I do now. I care about the truth more, though. Whatever the truth is, that's what I want. And that's what I want others as well, and I want them to want that for me as well. And I love being kept on my toes by fellow atheists, agnostics, and skeptics, as long as they're doing so in a valid and sound way, in a reasonable, logical manner. Constructive criticism, good. Insults, not helpful. Can we examine how we respond to theistic videos and think about how we do that a little bit deeper and perhaps enhance our responses in the future, so that it isn't just the same thing being said by several different people, but it's, I understand where you're coming from, and here's my perspective, here's my viewpoint. Not just you're wrong, but here's what I think, or here's what I feel, or whatever. I don't know. I do know that we're probably not going to figure out anything earth-shattering, and whatever it is we do figure out, if we figure out anything at all, might not change minds, but then again, my mind was changed, so you never know. Until next time, peace out. Wait, no, that's what I used to say. No, I don't say that anymore. I say, unless and until we have a valid and sound argument, we should be skeptical of the conclusions. Then I usually mention lobsters or something.